Hey guys, welcome back here. My name is Liz. I don't know why I do that. It's a new thing. So we are back in this position because Nsoko broke my stand. I don't even know how he managed to break it, but yeah, Nsoko broke my stand, guys. So now I am standless. Roro, no, Corolla, it's going to bite you. Well, it seems like I kind of fixed it now. I don't know. But anyway, so we are back from our bushback group. Book. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this again. We are back from our bushback ridge trip. Let's just call it bush, okay? Let's just call it bush. So, yeah, well, everything went well. Everything went okay. Mick delicated well. He did a good job. Everyone was happy. I'll try and put pictures into the video now. But Ru had been a little bit off since we were actually on our way.
I hope you will get something.
Yeah, but cheese.
Let's chips on the bed.
So, of course, we thought that, maybe it was nothing and it will pass. But Corolla, come back. But it definitely was not nothing because that evening on the Friday, he got a fever. And then he had a fever again on the Saturday in the evening. And then on Sunday when we came back, he was just not having it. He didn't want to drink anything. He didn't want to eat anything. Fast forward to Monday, which was still a holiday, which was yesterday. Then it's distracting me. So yeah, he woke up with a fever. I gave him medication for his fever, and 2 hours later he still had a fever. Then I gave him a suppository, and an hour later that fever was still not going down. So next best thing is let's go to the doctor. Doctors were fully booked because it's a public holiday and I think there was only one person working. I'm sorry guys, my nose is a little bit blocked, so forgive me. Yeah, my nose is a little bit blocked, so I'm trying to speak without sounding like I'm speaking through my nose. And then, so next best thing is we go to the ER. This is like around 11 in the morning. Got to the ER, they checked him, his fever now was down. So now his fever went down because of all those things that I gave him. And then the doctor gave me a little lecture about giving him a suppository and Calpol like so close together, but whatever, my child was having a fever. So what must I do? Let him die. But anyway, I didn't like that doctor at all because during the process, let me just switch this on. As I was saying, so during this process, she started questioning me about his weight and what he eats. And obviously, he was still wearing pajamas, so he was looking a little bit, sketchy. And these pajamas literally hang off him because Kurla is a little bit on the smaller side and he's always been on the smaller side. So yeah, she started questioning me like I actually did not feed my child, because then she started saying, oh yeah, he looks malnutritioned. I was like, what the hell? And then, but yeah, that whole process just made me so angry because we were there for 6 hours only to find that all he had was like a mild bronchitis infection, and which is crazy because when we got there, they did a COVID test, guys. Like, it is so painful holding your child down so that they can like poke the thing up his nose, and then on top of that we had to hold him down and they were doing the x-rays for his lungs, and then they had to take his blood. So obviously he's a little bit dehydrated because he has not been eating much. He's not drinking anything. Even today, I'm forcing him to drink something. Like, he's just not budging. And that rehydrate thing tastes terrible. I don't know how they expect kids to drink that, but he's just not drinking anything. He just does not even juice, like his normal day-to-day juice. He doesn't want to drink that. And obviously eating is out of the question. Like, he will take a few bites and he's like, okay, I'm cool. But also, who has an appetite when they're sick? Who wants to eat when they are not feeling well? Of course, now he sounds like he's okay, but that's because he's had his medication, so it's fine. But yeah, we were there from like 11 in the morning up until 5 p.m., which is also such a ridiculous time frame given that I am breastfeeding, and this woman kept trying to make it seem like, because she wanted to admit him, because she's like, yeah, his line is at below -3. If you guys know the development charts that they give you in the vaccination book. And I'm like, that cannot be. I'm like, Kurla has always been on the smaller side, but he's never been like below the minus line. He's been like above, always above the -2, -3 line. And his small growth has been consistent. He's never really ever hit the mark. So I don't think it had anything to do with malnutrition. I just think she was being a little bit racist, and just because I was black and I was not carrying a Louis Vuitton. I mean, I was wearing a sporty. Like, when Mick came back, because he was at his parents' house, when Mick came back, I literally just grabbed a nappy, grabbed some wipes, grabbed him because he was still sleeping, grabbed him, and we literally just left because I was panicking because this fever is not going down, and if the fever doesn't go down, then he might have seizures. So yeah, but she was also young, but I've loved Velva's hospital very much, but like after yesterday's experience, like, it's starting to really give me racist vibes. I mean, I kind of did get them subtly, but yesterday kind of really made things very, very evident, because they kept forcing food on him, and I'm like, he doesn't want food, he's not gonna eat. Like, he wants to go home, he doesn't want to be here because you guys are busy like poking him and stuff, and I'm like, he doesn't want food. So anyway, after that experience, they're like, no, you need to go see the pediatrician so that they can check him, blah 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 blah. But yeah, it's fine. I actually have to call to make an appointment with the pediatrician to see him and see what we can do. Yeah. Anyway, so today he's home, Isuku is at school, and today I have Kurula and Tsunsukani with me, and it's I must say, it's a little bit easier handling the one twin than having both of them. So, Kurula, buddy, no, hey. But yeah, I feel like he's back to himself because all he wanted to do yesterday was just sleep. Like if he eats, he just slept. After he cries his eyes out, he just slept. So I think the medication could be working, but he's still not eating, he's still not drinking. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do anymore. It's just, it is what it is. I can't force him, you know. I can't force him to do all those things. All I can do is my best. But yeah, I just feel like we've just really just been in and out of hospital and doctors and medication, and I'm really getting tired of it. And I know that all of these bugs are coming from preschool, and you know, my mother-in-law was like, no, don't take them out, like don't be so quick to take them out. But for me, it's like, well, you're the one who is not dealing with the kids who are sick, and my mom is like, yeah, I keep them home, you know. But also, that's another thing, like I work, and it's also not an easy thing, because then what happens when they are home? I do nothing, you know. I have to literally watch them all the time. So I don't know. Gorola, tsika muffin. And please, no, give me that money. This. Bring. Yeah, it's a little bit of a, I don't know. I don't think it's healthy for kids to be this sick and going to and having medication this much all the time. Because I promise you, when I'm talking about this, the last video you guys saw was we went on a trip on Friday. So the week before that was when they were home for Thursday, Friday, because they were sick. So I mean, they only went back to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was a holiday, Thursday they were at school, Friday we were traveling, so they were not at school. So in those 3 days they managed to catch something else. So it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm sorry, it's very hard for me to try and even reason. I mean, I might as well, like, I'd rather just work at night then and keep them home, because honestly it's ridiculous how sick they get from preschool. Like, I don't even know what it is there, but it's just crazy. And I don't know, some people don't have a choice but to take their kids to school. Oh, he hurt himself. But I feel like we have a choice, and that's why I am a stay-at-home mom. Come, let me see. We have a choice because I am a stay-at-home mom, and if it means that I need to lose my sanity for my kids to be healthy, then that's what I am going to do. That's a sacrifice I'm willing. Sorry, buddy. You're the one that opens that window. I feel like that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for my kids. No, that is like literally a no-brainer. I'll just have 1,000 therapy sessions to deal with it. But honestly, it's not. It's starting to become dangerous, because now he has bronchitis. I mean, the coughs were fine, but now if it's becoming something like bronchitis, which can lead to pneumonia and other things, I don't know. I just, like, my head just blocks everything out. I can't do that. I honestly can't. I'm still weighing my options about it. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Mick and I are still in discussion about it. It's a very difficult thing to discuss, because it's easy for him to be like, yeah, they need to stay home because he goes to work, you know. But I have a lot of work as well. YouTube is my work, and Renka is my work. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Hey buddy, come say hi to the camera, please. Come. Say hi. Hello. Hi. How are you? Buddy, say hi. Blow kisses. Wow. Say I love you. Say I love you. Please subscribe.